Hey buds, and welcome to my 26.2 update video. And here from the last, showing you guys what everything is. Of course, we had the little teaser update 26.2 was loading, but now I can totally get rid of that and we can walk down the path. That's right. I haven't made anything over here yet. So we actually need to go into the caves real quick to find the one and only brand spanking new Sulfur caves. Look at this. Look. Oh, that's chat. Look at how nice this is. Oh my God, the cinnabar. Okay. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself right now. Let me read to you guys the patch notes. So first off, we have an update about vibrant visuals coming to Java Edition. Vulkan support is being added to this latest snapshot, which what the hell is that? Wait, I know I said I was gonna do one thing, but is that how you tell? There's like sulfur deposits above ground. Oh, it's a little poop cloud. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself again. But Vulkan, for those of you that don't know, it's one of like the processing power things that Minecraft does. It is recently, only of like last 2 updates, it is switching over to Vulkan from OpenGL, which is apparently a very, very old kind of rendering software. So this is all a test. If there are some issues, please do report. Players will be able to toggle between OpenGL and Vulkan during the testing period, and the testing period will be closed once they feel like, yes, this is permanent, this is good enough, and we're ready to make it the switch, essentially. And the new features, of course, are added support for rendering the game through Vulkan and added new options, graphics API in video settings. So let's check out our video settings. Graphics API, here it is. Which graphics API to use for rendering? Leave as default unless you have a specific need to change this. Will take effect the next time you start the game. Okay, so this isn't a normal one, but you can do it to prefer OpenGL, prefer Vulkan. I'm gonna leave mine on default. I know nothing about Vulkan. I just know that that's something that Baldur's Gate 3 tells me I can play it as, and I never do. Now that we're done with all that technical mumbo jumbo, we can get into what everybody wants to see, and that's this. Yes, the Sulfur Cube Mob Caves. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, heck to the yeah. Okay. The Sulfur Cube mob, obviously, it added the Sulfur Cube. It spawns in the new Sulfur Cave biome. And when the player interacts with it holding a block, the Sulfur Cube will absorb the block and disable its AI. With the block inside, a player can also interact with the Sulfur Cube while holding shears to shear the block. So first off, let's spawn in one of these guys. Bucket of Sulfur Cube. That's so sweet. Oh, I love that. Okay, I have an idea. If I give a Sulfur Cube a magma block, and I find a water source, wherever the heck one of those is, over here. Oh my gosh, look at the gradienting here. This isn't just like a cave thing. This is like something that actually affects the terrain. Oh my gosh. That's like so you can really see these from like out and about. Holy. I'm assuming the mesas where like it would have the most deposits of it. Oh, that's so sick. Okay, but back to this. Sulfur Cube, give you one of those. What about, if I give it soul sand, does it sink like soul sand? Oh my God, it does, let's go! Can I like line up a few of these guys? And can I step on you? Oh, that would be so cool if I could. Oh my God, but you can really hit these guys. Oh, that's so sick that they I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, wait a minute. And he barely even moves. He's like really heavy. If you watched my everything you need to know about Minecraft Live, you'll know that there is a crap ton of stuff that these guys can do. And I'm so excited to like just test this out. Come here, please. Because, oh my God, there's so many different capabilities you can do. Eat the block, son. Get in the hole, eat the block. Oh my God, does he follow me? You want the block? Oh. Okay, I gotta get him in the hole. Oh my God. This is so weird. What in the world? And they just don't take any damage, do they? Oh my God. A lot of people were saying that these guys are useless. I swear to you, they're not. This is going to be so much fun. Oh my goodness. Not only does like, you know how when you're talking with like friends and stuff, sometimes you're just like AFK jumping. Could you imagine like you're actually just hitting this, like trying to like PvP with the quickness? Like who needs hit scan? Wait, I got him in the hole. Stay in the hole. Oh, yes. Stay in there, I said. Oh my God, that's so weird. But that's like a little, I wonder if you could put like a carpet or something. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to do that. Cause like, I don't think I can right now. No. Okay, I've gotten really far off topic. The Sulfur Cube can also look for blocks nearby and move towards them to absorb. So if I spawn in like a few of them, if I just toss some blocks, they're just gonna go to it. Their one purpose in life is to die. They're all like, yes, yes, the destruction is near, the destruction is near. It's kind of like humans. I feel even more connected to these little dudes. What about carpet? Can you guys take carpet? I wonder what blocks they can't take. What if I give you a leaf? Do you guys like leaves? No, I can't give you a leaf. Can I give you guys glow? Time set midnight. No, please Mojang, make these guys glow with it. Please, please, that's all I ask. That's all I want. Oh my God, come on, it would be so sick. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. The cubes would light up with real glowstone and special effects. Oh, that's kind of upsetting. I really wanted that to glow. Oh, that's a little frustrating. I don't like that. And of course, when you kill one of these guys, whoosha, you can hurt them normally, and then they split into these little dudes. And they will grow up over time, so that should mean that the golden dandelion, which got added in last update, yeah, there we go, that should work for them. And they're just walking around. Can you little dudes pick up blocks, or is that only when you grow up? It seems like only when you grow up. That's okay. Okay, let's see what else. The small sulfur cubes can be tempted and fed with slime balls to grow them into large sulfur cubes. Oh, sick. Become big. Become a big child. And I do want to say that one of you guys, I believe it was Rex. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that, but one of you guys said though, can you get frog lights out of them? I don't think so. Which is really unfortunate, because that would be so freaking cool if you could. Why can't you with this little dude? That would be so sick if you could. Oh my God. Mojang, please, holy mother. Please, Mojang, it's such a good idea. Oh my God. Now, this is the first update that they've released with this. So naturally, there's a lot of stuff that they're probably going to be changing, going to be messing with. So I don't think that this is something that's, you know, off the table entirely. But oh my God, they need to do that. Please make the frogs eat them. Give us like another type of frog light. Heck yeah. And it also says that when a block is inside of them, they obviously react totally differently, losing all of their AI. They also do not take any type of damage, fall damage, and they can't physically be hurt. With a block inside, it will assume one of the archetypes listed below and changes its physical properties to match when the block that it absorbs, when it absorbs the block. A large sulfur cube can be picked up using an empty bucket. Ooh. Dispensers can now equip and swap blocks inside of sulfur cubes as well as shear it with shears to remove the block it's holding. Dispensers can spawn a sulfur cube from a bucket of sulfur cube. Okay, but what are the archetypes? Oh my God, we got like 7 of them. Okay, and I'm not gonna go off and show every single one of these. We're just gonna have to make up our own imaginations here. I'm just gonna like read through them. So if you're not interested in this part, just move on. Each archetype is characterized by speed of the ball when hit, how bouncy it is when colliding with blocks and collidable entities, as well as its ground friction, air drag, and if it floats in liquid. These are the following archetypes: regular, medium speed, medium bounciness, medium ground friction, and low air drag. It is buoyant, which means it floats on water, and it's used when absorbing stone and mineral blocks. Okay. Bouncy with fast speed, high bounciness, medium ground friction, and low air drag is buoyant, and it's when absorbing wooden blocks. Slow flat is, you know, obviously slow speed, low bounciness, medium ground friction, and medium air drag, used in absorbing metal blocks like iron. Fast flat, fast speed, low bounciness, medium ground friction, and low air drag, used when absorbing organic blocks. So those are the little grass dudes that we were experimenting with over there. They're not very punchable. Okay, we have light, slow speed, high bounciness, medium ground friction, and high air drag. It is buoyant, and it's used when absorbing all wool blocks. Fast sliding, no bounciness, low ground friction, and low air drag. When absorbing icy blocks and slow sliding, obviously slow sliding, no bounciness, low ground friction, and low air drag used when absorbing shroom blocks. There are also 2 special archetypes, it says, which is very slow. It's got low drag with low bounce and high friction. Used when absorbing soul sand and soul soil. And it sinks in water. I think I found that one out pretty quickly there. Yeah, so this guy is like, this guy's hard to move. And the last one is sticky. Same properties as a golf ball, but sticks with extremely high ground friction and no bounce to simulate stickiness. And that's when you absorb a honeycomb block. I want to look at the last 2 because I feel like probably everybody else is going to be super interested in the other ones. Honeycomb blocks are not useful right now, like in the slightest. They don't do like anything. So it's high friction. Oh, so you don't bounce like at all. Oh, you're just like a solid, like 1 hit. It's so weird. It looks like it's lagging. I wonder, could I do it up here? The sound just... Oh, but you can like knock it around. This is more like for soccer, I think. I wish they... Wait. Okay. No, I was hoping. Oh my God. I was hoping that you could do this, put it down, and you could pick it up. You could go like, 1, 2, and that's 2. And then you could be able to like launch it and shoot it, and it's like in the basket, and it could go in. That would be so sick if you can like launch these guys. Like crank them back and straight up launch them. And that way you can play basketball too without having like a manual reset after like every single time. Whoa! And of course it does matter like where you're hitting them. If I hit him low, he'll bounce a little bit more. But it also depends on like the speed at which I hit him. I really like this new mob. But before we get into any of the testing, and while I am going to be testing with this mob in my own time, like of my own free will, I'll probably make a mini game with them sometime in the future, I think I want to go and explore these sulfur caves in here. Look at how sick this looks. Well, not that, that looks kind of boring, but the sulfur cave. And obviously I've got night vision on right now, so this is going to be just, you know, a tiny bit brighter than what you're probably gonna see in the caves. But oh my God, this is so ambient. So first things first, of course, we have to touch on the actual cave biome itself, because this is an actual biome. I don't have my biome thing there, but this is actually the sulfur caves. Who would have guessed? I don't. So obviously they've added a new underground biome that generates naturally underground inside hills or mountains. Okay. The sulfur caves biome has bands of sulfur and cinnabar, spawns the new sulfur cube mob, as well as cave spiders. And it generates with sulfur pools, which contain potent sulfur, which is right there. I want to find a cave spider. Oh my God, look at this. That's so sick. Oh my gosh, and oh, hey, look at that, that's pretty lucky. Oh my God, they like spawn in herds too, holy jeepers. And if I give you a stone, oh yeah, you're bouncy. Okay, where are the cave spiders though? That's gonna be so interesting. Like kind of like they got poisoned a little bit. Oh, look at this. That's so sick. Oh my, well, I don't want to be in here though, because the cave spiders could be just spawning in from that. No, but what I was saying is that cave spiders, you can imagine like they kind of go in here, they get all woozy, because if you stay in this for too long, you're gonna start getting that throwing up effect, which I don't actually know if it's gonna give to me. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. So you can't be submerged. It doesn't give it to me if I'm submerged. That's kind of weird. But if I'm just chilling up right here, oh God, I don't feel so well right now. But where are the cave spiders? Just look at how vibrant underground is going to look now. We have so much going on. Oh my God. And this extends pretty far too. It's not just like a tiny little area. You can really see how far this goes. Okay, well, I couldn't find any of the cave spiders that spawn. Maybe they're not spawning, but who knows? What's it called? I want to look into the new blocks, though. The cinnabar variants, in particular, I have been super excited about. I'm super duper freaking excited about that. These are so sick. And the spider one here, look at that. Now, somebody did say that this looked more like a beetle. because it has like a different amount of whatever. I don't know the difference. To me, it looks like a spider, and I'm gonna call it a spider. And make it look like a little bug crawling up the wall, crawling down the wall. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. I wonder how well it goes with acacia. I feel like it would. Oh yeah. Oh, how good with jungle? This like opens up so much. It looks okay with jungle. I think acacia's the real winner here. And like, not only do we have this new family, but we've got the sulfur family too. Oh, I forgot a block. Hold on. Potent sulfur. Even brighter yellow too. And I might be a little biased. Yellow's my favorite color. But this looks so freaking sick. And not to mention new particles, new sound effects. New way to feel something. Oh my god. And it goes back. Oh, that's so sick. I freaking love this. Oh my god, and we got the little slab. I said it would look like a headphone thing, so it might be like a little DJ thing for some people, like it was for me, but it's got the little mouth, little doo-doo-doo, and it looks exactly like the slimes, which are freaking awesome. But there is more to some of these blocks than it seems, and it is this potent sulfur right here. We're gonna be focusing on that separately for a minute, because obviously it's got its own separate properties. So this generates naturally in water pools inside the sulfur caves like we saw, produces bubbles which rise up to 4 water block sources above it, and when placed underneath up to 4 water source blocks, it creates a cloud of nausea causing gas on the water surface. So not at the bottom, but just only at the top. This cloud spreads across adjacent water with a maximum radius of 3 blocks and can be crafted from 9 sulfur blocks. Okay, let me grab one of these. Oh, so sick. Oh, I love that there's a way to get a bunch of these. Oh my goodness. And they merge together so seamlessly. For those of you that don't watch my Let's Play, my base is in a savanna. This is like the perfect freaking color to match the grass of the savanna. Cause like, I never know how to, like everything else is so vibrant and the savanna is like, it's like a weird greenish brown. And this goes so well with it. Oh my goodness. And the sulfur spring is kind of a part of this. It is a new feature which naturally generates above the sulfur cave biome, which are these little dude bros. So these are springs. Ooh, yes. They come in 4 different sizes, being small, medium, large, and extra large. I wonder if we can find an extra large. Probably that one over there. They consist of sulfur, potent sulfur, and magma blocks, which all of these ones look like they only have sulfur in them. But that is so sick that they have like little, I kind of want them to have like I've been playing a lot of Vintage Story lately and there's like geysers in that game. I would love for them to make like something very noticeable, like more noticeable than this, just like a big old circle area where they've got a bunch of stuff going on. That would be so sick. And of course, we've got a bunch of random nonsense mumbo jumbo towards Vulcan support, which I'm only excited for Vulcan support because I've been praying for vibrant visuals now for like the last like 2 years. So if you want to read that, you can. I'm not going to because it's all mumbo jumbo to me. I mean, of course, there's some more stuff like they've added in attributes, friction, air drag. This was a very big update in a very small package. A new mob with this much mechanics, this many different types of stuff. I'm honestly amazed that they released this as soon as they did, because holy moly. I know that this was available last week on Bedrock Edition, but I really just prefer testing it out in Java Edition. It's the one that I'm going to be playing on after all. I'm a Java girl at heart, so I really, really like this though. This is so sick. Now, Budz, I know I didn't showcase a whole bunch of stuff. I'm actually on a time limit right now because I have a Zoom to be at in like 5 minutes, so I'm gonna have to go here. So I didn't get a chance to showcase like literally everything about these dudes. I really, really hope that within the coming next days, snapshot, weeks, I don't know, whenever 26.2 finally like comes out and releases, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of like fun mini games planned, hopefully. Oh my gosh, I love these. But Mojang, biggest takeaways, make these guys be transportable lights. We know from the Herdcraft April Fool's video, you guys can do dynamic lighting that updates. And please, just like that one commenter said, make them have frog lights. But without further ado, Budz, thank you so much also to our members, Aya Lilith, Happy Tree Hugger, and Kinboshi. Remember to join the village today. It's only a click away.